to Bonnie Research Station right now. Up here in the north, in the blue, our Terran player from the generic Green Wings. He is Maru.
Down in the south, winning the last game, CJ herO. Adding Storm, winning the game pretty flawlessly.
That's how you do it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Maru, in his interview, as I said before, he said if he could win the first game, he'd go up 3-0. herO, I think he needed to win that game to stay in this one, because if he went down 2-0, that's a hard place to be against Maru.
Especially if your third map is going to be Vonnie. Like, it just gets nasty from here, man.
Yeah. I also want to point out that I keep calling him Maru and herO. You can call me out when I do that again.
Dude, I didn't even notice. I'm certainly going to call you out now, but I was like, come on, man. No, dude. The amount of weird stuff I say, I have like the weirdest accent you could ever imagine.
I love it, though.
Maru and herO. You can go with that. You trying to be an Aussie or something?
Yeah, I'm trying. It's not working.
It's herO.
herO.
Maru and herO. No, we didn't sound like that, fellas. How dare you?
I'm sorry, Moonlight.
I wish I could put on a Bergen accent voice right now, but I'm just not that good.
You made a good joke before, though,
Oh,
about your rat tail. I liked it.
Well, it's what they have, man. I might as well be honest about it, or people are going to say, you look like a Bergen today, Moonblade.
You're like, yeah, I do.
So, yeah, actually.
So what?
What, you got something against Bergens? Oh, you do? Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Look at this. We're going to have double gas pretty fast, but not using the gas just yet. He only had one probe in there for now.
Yeah, he's got one probe in both gases, actually, so starting off real cheap.
It's like a very slow add into gas. You know what this could be is like tricking Maru into thinking he's got a proxy somewhere out in the map when actually he won't have enough gas because he's slowly putting in the workers.
Yeah. That could be it.
If he does eventually fill it up, that is.
It seems like he's being like a very greedy kind of build. Like he's adding them now after he's got 16 probes on minerals. So it's like a gradual sort of addition to him. Not really cutting minerals at all for the gas, but having that option there. Getting a very quick nexus.
Yep, and we'll use the gas on the ship core and the warp prism. Or not the warp prism, the warp gate research. Brodus gonna kick that SCV out.
Stop the scouting before it actually gets important. There's going to be a Stalker, Warp Gate. No tech choice just yet. I'd like to see Stargate on this map. I want to see herO try that Phoenix build, Valdez. I want to see that next.
If there's any map to do it on out of the next three, I'd say it would be this one, especially.
The only scary thing is, though, that we have seen how Maru deals with it, and it's kind of insane. He just shuts it down completely.
He throws Widowmines and Medivacs into it and then wins anyway.
Yeah. Maybe like 3 or 4 Phoenixes just to stop the mines from happening. But besides that... Oh, no. Big mistake. He saw that.
Yeah.
He saw that, fellas. He knows exactly the same thing's going to happen. It's going to be that Twilight opening, probably into the Robo.
Yeah, and look at this. A very similar build for Maru out of what, compared to what he did in game number 2. It's going to be 1 Widowmine. Probably 2 Hellions coming through into that medevac, and maybe just push the front with the Marines and go for a drop in the back.
Yeah, it looks like it. He's got 8 Marines this time around. More than 6. Less than 9.
Yeah, that's true, Moonglade. Thanks for letting us know.
4 times 2 equals Valdez.
8.
Thanks, man. All right.
I got your back.
2 Hellions out so far.
Ooh, it looks like it's going to be a drop with 1 Widowmine and 6 Marines.
Probably a bit more, makes a bit more sense on this map as well. You know, there's that pocket natural. A little bit harder to just run up the ramp to the main base. trying to shut stuff down. Probe is going to see the Hellions there, so he should be ready for that. He can even put the Stalkers on the ramp if he really wants to. There we go. And let's see where this drop goes. It's at the pocket natural. Is he going to try and trigger that photon overcharge, make it into the main base? Would be the smart choice.
Oh, looks.
Oh, hero's making him commit for it there.
Oh, man. Look at this, the Widowmine positioning.
Oh,
it's going to be right there on the ramp. And now he's going to push up the front and come in through the back. Widowmine scuttling into position. Hellion's getting a lot of those probes low once again.
Oh, I got him. He got the Observer.
Oh, but the Widowmine hits the Observer.
Oh. But he's still going to get quite a few probes from this after all, Valdez.
Oh, man. Look at how much damage this is doing. 10 probes go down. Second Observer pops out, though, and it will kill the Widowmine, so everything will be shut down eventually. Oh, and he didn't see the Dark Shrine this time.
No. Well, let's see if he goes for that safety turret like he's been doing just about every other game as well.
Well, he will make that Raven. Will save him this time, even though he doesn't know about the Dark Shrine. He may have just been making the Raven for the Observers, but will be very useful against the Dark Templar, too.
Very smart sort of style against herO as well, because he does like to make like a lot of additional observers on the map, clear them all up, and he's in the dark essentially.
This is such a cool build out of the Terran, by the way, out of Maru. If I were a Terran player, I'd be using this a lot on the ladder. It just makes you safe against a lot, but also adds in a lot of harassment. Yeah. You're constantly in the face of the Protoss.
And Photon Overcharge activate. Let's see if Maru simply sacks this. Looks like he will. Yeah. Not a bad choice.
He's going for as many kills as possible. It's only going to be 5.
Uh-oh, DT into the natural.
Oh, he's going to force a gigantic pull, and at the same time, he's going to warp into DT here.
Marines are going to be ready for it there. That's enough Marines, but oh, he actually didn't lose anything besides shields on those DTs.
Wow.
So
this DT remains. He's just microing them around the Raven.
That was brilliant play. Some nice economic damage there.
Yeah. You got to think, Maru's spending a lot on harassing the Protoss, but his CC is always late. He's losing SCVs now, and he's going to be behind on workers once again to herO.
Uh-oh. Another DT in the main. Going to get rid of a couple of units.
Yeah. And herO will once again take a pretty fast third base.
Yeah, look at that. Only one forge so far for herO there. He's getting that armor. Probably get that +1 attack before he adds a second forge and really starts to ramp it up like we did see in that last game.
I love the setup here, by the way. He's delaying Blink. He's just defending without it. And maybe Maru will think, oh, he's definitely got Blink, and maybe play around it a little bit, not be too aggressive with the drops. But at the same time, he's using that gas and the minerals for other things. Extra minerals go towards that faster third base. The extra gas maybe going for other upgrades and stuff.
Yeah, it's a very kind of different way that we are seeing herO play this style out.
Yep.
He kind of eventually ends at the same place, but he applies a lot more pressure than he would against most Terrans. DT drops. Now it's some revenge time.
It's pretty insane. He's getting damage done with 2 turrets and a Raven in the Terran's base.
Yeah, he's still finding ways in. Let's see what this double drop can do. Imagine it actually went between the observers as well. Wouldn't that be something, fellas? That would just be next level research. But in fact, they're headed directly to an observer on the map.
Yeah, they're actually going to do the exact opposite and fly right through the observer.
Oh, they're actually going to commit to the observer. He's going to simply run down to the third base. There is a DT there. Not for long.
He's going to try to snipe this Nexus. You know what the build that herO did go for? He's lacking on units, and he can kite this forever.
Maybe until this Colossus starts to actually apply some damage.
But at the same time, there's no range.
Oh,
he's going to commit to it. There we go. He's going to get a Colossus. And he's just going to pick up and walk away. Blink is late. You cannot punish it.
Just like that, Valdez. Just like that. And now more drops are going to be added to the fray. And he's going to keep applying that pressure. The only one sort of redeeming thing is that herO does have those DT, that DT tech, so he can continue to start warping them in, force out these scans. And nice blink forward, catching out half the drop.
Yeah, he finishes that blink. He wants to make it work for him, that's for sure. And the Korean casters got very excited, but the blink comes back up, and herO will save the majority of his stalkers.
See that red dot on the map in the top right is another War Prism, and one scary thing about this Valdez is there is no turret in the natural.
Oh, what?
There is no turret there. So if herO, you know, off chance decided to warp in a DT, he could do so much economic damage there.
Oh, man. I just assumed there was a turret.
Me too, until I checked, and now it's kind of scary, man.
Observer PC coming through once again.
Observer PC hacks.
We're going to see a bit of a double drop coming in here. Scan, he's going to see all the stalkers in the back. Will he go for the third base?
He's thinking about it. There's so many Blink Stalkers there. They're 11 currently. He's found another Observer, so he might just want to deal with that.
Does he see it, though? Okay, he will see it now.
You know what we need to see right now, Valdez? We need to see a first-person view.
Oh, yes, we do.
I cannot believe we can't see it right now.
This is the time.
This is the time we need to see Maru and what he does.
Here we go. PDD coming down. He's going to take a straight-up fight. That's a lot of stalkers, and the two Colossi in the back are not going to be able to be punished.
Getting rid of a lot of those stalkers. Oh, big blink forward. Ballsy keeps a lot of them alive there. You're going to lose that Raven. Nearly.
Just barely keeps it alive. Okay, there it is. Blink to take it down.
Trying to get away. Should be one more blink forward for it. There we go. Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I
just ran out of booster. Looks like he should get away just the same.
Yeah.
More bio on the map. herO kind of edging ahead with all these trades. He's just been trading efficiently. He's upper base, and he has been for quite some time now. The only other thing is these upgrades are just kind of stopped for now. Sitting at 1-1. And Maru's only on +1.
Yeah.
Armor nearly done.
We finally see him start the 2-2. And Maru's going to be slightly ahead. He's adding that second engineering bay in the armory. But again, the lead will matter. One Zealot going to delay that third base from dropping down a bit.
Yeah, just for now. And look at this massive drop. 7 Medivac drop heading towards that pocket natural. I don't even think that it's going to matter that there's Stalkers here. He's going to try and just go for it anyway. And here we go. The boost has happened.
So many cannons coming down. He's going to have 2 ready. But like you said, going for that Mega Drop. There's so much bio here and only half a Protoss army. He's looking to take down that Colossus. It will be protected, though.
Yeah, that Stalker block just working until now. And the bio's going to getting smaller and smaller. Big blink forward. Going to try and pick off as many Medivacs on the way out. A lot of exit kills there.
The Stalker's not trading well against those Marauders, unfortunately. Maru finally lands down that third base.
All right, so a little bit of economic damage, but not like groundbreaking in that pocket natural for herO. Now that third base is up and running.
Just another very, even trade between the two players, and this is what you get at the top level. It's very hard to call one person ahead right now.
No, it is. It really just comes down to the fights and positioning more than anything else with these two players. They just so back and forth. But let's see what this 2-2 timing is going to happen from herO.
Yeah. See
if we get anything done, because Maru's completely out of position for it.
Yeah. I said it's hard to call, but at this point, definitely looking in herO's favor, especially as that 2-2 finishes up.
Yeah, this gets a little bit more scary. But it's like
Maru's just going to go for the Mega Drop into the main.
Yeah. Why not, I guess. Let's see if he can hold his main base there. That's a pretty scary army that herO has. At the same time there, it's going to be a big base trade. One thing that's kind of favoring herO is the DT tech. Maybe Maru will want to try and deal with that pretty quickly before more and more get warped in.
Yeah. It's definitely one big thing. Also, herO's got his Mothership Core with him. He can go for a recall whenever he wants.
Not enough units here from Maru. He can't fight this off. And what we could see is actually herO dealing with the economy and recalling back perhaps to that third base.
Yeah.
Should be the last base to kind of go down.
Looks like Maru going to come in here towards that backdoor natural. Just going to fight straight up. Will herO go for the recall? That is the question. He's delaying for a long time.
Delaying for a long time. There is no scans left over either, and there's 2 DTs doing work on the army down bottom.
I guess that's the idea. Wants to take out that last orbital and then go.
Yeah. 4 DTs actually in that warp in.
Yeah, and keep in mind the Raven is dead from earlier. There's the recall into the third base.
It's like I saw the future Valdez, but it looks like Maru is going to be going for that one last dish effort, perhaps. He's got no detection, though, for these 4 DTs, and he might just get chased down.
He's going to try to boost away. Another nice blink in here. Going to try to take out some of these gateways. But at the same time, like you mentioned, no detection. He's going to try to remake a CC. So you guys can see the supplies in the top right. herO right now up 70. GG is called, and herO goes up 2-1. Oh, boy.
Oh, man. What a great game. More great work from herO. Finding the right position to do a base trade. And, you know, with the DT tech, it just makes it so much easier.
Now, we've seen herO add that DT tech at the same time every game. Seems like this is very critical to the way that he's playing these days. And nothing really stopping him. His micro with the Warp Prisms is very, very strong in the main base. Even with the Raven and a couple turrets, he finds so much damage. And like you were saying, Maru's skimping on the one turret in his backdoor. If herO had noticed that, herO could have even gotten more damage done.
The scary thing as well is the fact that there's no ghost tech during this whole thing. And that's also another answer. It's a light answer to these DTs.
Yeah.
Because you EMP, you can see them, you can kill them. If he doesn't have that, then it's just going to be that much harder because you're going to have one Raven at the start. You're going to lose that eventually to Blink Stalkers. Then you're going to be relying on scans. You're going to run out of scans eventually, especially in a base trade when you're lifting your CCs or you're dealing with that at the same time. So herO's really figured out a great sort of style against Maru.
Yeah, I'm loving it. And this time, herO goes in the lobby, says, you know, good job, you played well, GG, good luck. Maru says nothing.
I'm sure he's pretty angry right now. He's like, man, I can't believe I'm losing to a Protoss. It's been a while. He's got to get used to this again, this feeling.
You know.
But well, let's see what he's going to cook up in game number 4 because he's got to think of something interesting. He's got to start. He's got to start adding ghosts, I think.
He's got to win 2 in a row, Minglet. That's going to be pretty hard against herO. And yeah, I actually predicted Maru to win this whole thing. SSL once again.
That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, he's down though.
Yeah, it's
we'll
going to
see
be
how
a
he
tough
can
one.
do.
It's going to be on Cactus Valley as well in game number 4. So thinking about this map, it is a bigger map. It's going to give, I guess, herO a little bit more breathing space. It's not the same kind of maps as the other ones. It doesn't have much airspace behind it. Like, it's not as vulnerable to drops as, say, King Sejong or anything like that. So I don't know. It's going to be a hard one.
Yeah, and this is only the first match of the night, by the way. I've had so much fun in every single game. It's just been so dynamic and aggressive the entire time. But after this, we're going to go into Dream versus Life.
Yeah.
So don't go anywhere, guys. We're going to get more and more awesome games your way. More StarCraft.